Hi Virgo, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of December 2nd through December 8th, 2019. And Virgo, your angels, a special message they want you to know this week is you are worthy, all right? So remember that all week long that you are worthy, and that is straight from your angels. So let's pull a card for overall energy for your week, Virgo, and see how everything is going to unfold for you guys. So we have the seagull, adjust behavior and communication. So Virgo, this here is letting you know there's some important conversations that are going to unfold for you this week. Now, with adjust behavior there, this is your spirit guides coming in and saying, listen, Virgo, you attract more bees with honey than with lemons, okay? So even if what you have to say is justified and somebody's really hurt you, really made you mad, is wrong, is mean, all those things, Spirit is coming in strong saying, when you talk, when you are trying to express yourself, do it from a very positive place, not like angry and vindictive and, mad and like, you did this and you did this and you did this, even if you have every right, like you're angry and you're mad and you're justified. Spirit's like, don't go at it like that. Don't be like you, even if they are like this other person is to blame. You can handle it in a much better capacity. It's like, think about it when somebody presents information to you, if they're very attacky towards you, immediately you put up your defense, right? But when somebody's coming towards you and really expressing themselves in a vulnerable sense, not an accusatory sense, then you're open to what they have to say, even if you don't agree with what they're telling you, right? So that's Spirit's coming through really strong, letting you know that your presentation and delivery of what you have to express is everything this week on. And the better that you can express yourself, the better you will be received by others. Okay, it's like you really have an important conversation that must take place this week. And if somebody is coming at you and being really blamey and accusatory towards you, Virgo, it might just be best for you to point that out and say, we're not having this conversation, or I'm not going to talk to you until you can treat me like an equal, like a human being, okay? So this doesn't mean be a doormat either. It's just express yourself properly. Don't engage in any sort of communication where somebody's coming at you all crazy, say, hey, I'm not going to, you come at me as a human, or I'm not going to deal with you at all right? So very important conversation taking place for Virgo this week. Let's pull some more cards and get other highlights, or potentially build on this message. Communication seems to be super highlighted this week so far. You guys are my 6th reading, and I feel like this is a message coming through, like a lot of conversations taking place this week for people. All right, so Virgo, look at this. The palm, apply past lessons. Ooh, something from the past coming back this week, Virgo. And lake and pond, Spirit is about, which means Spirit is with you. All right, Virgo, the things coming back from the past. Listen, this is really telling you that, what burned you before will burn you again, will burn you again, will burn you again. Anybody trying to come back in and like sweet talk you and things like that, your spirit guides are like, you might want to think about the past and the way things happened in the past, okay, with that person if they really screwed up. Now, Virgo, because this is a general reading, if this is where like you really screwed up and dropped the ball in the past, and now this person or the situation is coming back in to your reality, it would be like Spirit is bringing this back in for a second chance, you know, for you to say what you've got to say, express yourself, own your behavior. I've learned from my past, you know, I miss you, I'm sorry, all right? So I do feel like for some Virgos, not all, there is a second chance where you screwed something up, okay? Now, for the rest of you, where this is the other side of that coin, Virgo, I'm not so sure that who's trying to come back in or push their way back in, like it's like the same thing will happen again, like that happened between you guys before, and you would already feel that inside, okay? You would already kind of be on that thought process. So let's pull some tarot and dig deeper into all of this. Really trust signs and synchronicities this week too. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. And you know, I swear that Leo had this exact pairing of cards, which is crazy to me because I insert them back into the deck separately and then I shuffle. So if you have a Leo rising or moon, really strong message here, because Leo has something manifesting, and you know there's a bit of communication going on for Leo as well. So if this involves a Leo, there you go. But otherwise, Virgo, it's like the time has come. What needs to be said needs to be said. There's a completion, a manifestation of some kind happening for you. So if there's like really positive things going on in your world, and there's some people from the past like trying to show up and be a part of that, they don't deserve any of that, Virgo. They really don't, okay? Now, for those of you where you know that you've really screwed something up, I really feel like Spirit's aligning you for a second chance at this, whether this is in your career, this is in a specific relationship. It's like you're getting a second chance because, you know, coming from just your perspective, you've really learned from the past, all right? But when this is somebody, a specific person, coming back into your reality, and now it's like, nope, the same thing will happen over and over again, all right? So it really depends on where you fall on that coin, Virgo. Okay, apply past lessons. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Nine of Wands. Oh my gosh, Virgo, Leo got these same cards and that exact position. So there is strong Leo energy in this reading. And the next two cards I just peeked, they're not in Leo's reading. So strong Leo energy, but also Virgo, yeah, it's like this Nine of Wands. It's, you know, somebody from your past. It's like the same thing over and over and over again. And it's just, it's not going to change. It's like time for you to like go a different path, go a different route with yourself, and not accept, I mean, it's okay to take their apology and to have, you know, clear air between the two of you, but just be weary, Virgo. It's like if you've had the same issue over and over and over and over and over with the same person, you're not currently talking right now, they show back up in your reality, it's just going to be the same thing. Like you're better off just cutting your ties, just saying, okay, yeah, we're cool, and not getting super close, because there's some new connections also on the horizon for Virgo, okay? Next, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Seven of Wands. Now, some of you, Virgo, it could be that, you know, you're in a bit of a solitary journey right now, and that's okay. You don't like it, you don't want it, but Spirit is saying that's exactly what you need right now. You know, even if you want to make things right with people, people are trying to come into your reality, you know, to make things right with you, or to have a piece of this positive energy that's unfolding for you. I don't know, Virgo, I feel like this week is a week of solitude for you guys, because what Spirit is about, we have the Four of Cups and we have the Seven of Wands, and it's like everything being presented to you or offered to you this week, it's like you really don't have a lot of enthusiasm, excitement, or interest. And I feel that has to do with like relationships and connections. You don't have like a lot of interest, Virgo. You really don't. And now, you know, with the Seven of Wands is spiritual energy, it's fire, and you have, out of 6 cards, 4 of them are wands, and you have Spirit is about up there. So Virgo, this week, really be in your own energy, your own essence. And you know, if you want to make things right with somebody, I feel that you're prompted to do that because you've truly grown from it. However, I feel like with people trying to come back in that really screwed you over in the past, it's like it will be the same thing again, and you don't need all that, and you feel it anyways, Virgo. Like people trying to show back up, like you feel their intention. You know, this is a general reading, so some of them could have good intention, you know, but just go with what you feel. You're gonna sense them, you're gonna know what they're after, what they want from you. All right, let's pull some runes with this past. Oh my goodness, look at this. We have the Concada, and it's past. Yeah, Virgo, if they burned you before, or they burned you 10 times before, they're gonna burn you for the 11th time, okay? Under adjust behavior, look at, we have boundaries. Again, that's expressing yourself, but not doing it in that like blame game sort of way. It's like, you did this and this happened, and it caused me to feel this way. And yes, I understand people make mistakes, you know, like it's being fair, it's listening, but at the same time, having your boundary, okay? Because Virgo, man, I feel so strong, like some BS from the past is trying to come back in this week, and it's just the same, it's the same shenanigans as it has always been, okay, unfortunately. And over here, with Spirit is about, we have sexuality, and we have B. So for many of you, this stuff trying to return from the past is like past romance situations, okay? This is a general read, so it could be friend, family. But for many of you, this is going to be like a past romantic situation trying to come back in. And, you know, Virgo, this could even be where you don't want to reconcile with somebody. You may just want to, you know, clear the air with somebody. Hey, I'm sorry that it happened this way, or that I said this, or that I did that. And it's like you just want to go your separate ways. I don't feel you really wanting to reconnect with anybody. If you do, it's like you just want to clear the air and you want to move on. Anybody trying to show back up from your past, again, it's like it's just going to be the same thing over again. It truly is. And you're better off just not even involving yourself. Let's look at some advice for you. It's like, be in your own energy, be with Spirit this week, and you'll know what to do by next week. It's not a week of making decisions. All right, so we have dance. Allow yourself some fun each day, just as the sun dances with the moon each night. That's lovely advice, especially since we have the solar system here represented in the 10 of Pentacles. Virgo, I just see you really wanting to kind of be in your own energy this week. Not interested in people's BS, not interested in people's apologies, not interested in connecting with anybody. I do see there's something positive manifesting this week for you guys, some positive energy coming in, which may cause a little bit of celebration. But with all this Wands energy and like, you know, Spirit is about up there, it's not in you. You're just not interested. You really want to be in your own energy this week, Virgo. And any conversation or communication that's taking place, and I do feel there's an important conversation unfolding for you guys, just take the high road in how you express yourself, and don't let anybody treat you badly, try to manipulate you, push all kinds of blame on you. Don't. Have your boundaries, really assert yourself, stand your ground, and most likely anything coming back from the past, it's just going to be the same thing over again, Virgo. So just be forewarned about that, okay? So those are your messages this week, Virgo. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.